In a beautiful, sunlit meadow, there lived a caterpillar named Caden who had one great love, his violin. While the other insects buzzed with purpose, Caden spent his days doing what he loved most, playing beautiful, carefree melodies that floated on the summer air. His best friend was an ant named Annie. She was the opposite of Caden. She was always busy, always working, tirelessly collecting food and carrying it back to the safety of her anthill. One day, she saw Caden playing instead of gathering food. "Caden," she said, "you should prepare. The seasons are turning. Winter is coming." But Caden just laughed and played a cheerful tune. "Oh, Annie," he said, "winter is so far away. Look at the sun. There's plenty of time for work later. For now there is music to be made." Annie sighed and went back to her work, while Caden went back to his violin. But as the days grew shorter, a chill crept into the air. The green leaves turned gold and red and then began to fall. Caden's violin fell silent. He was suddenly very hungry, but he found the world around him bare and cold. He had been lazy and he was not prepared. When winter finally arrived, it was harsh and unforgiving. A deep cold settled over the meadow and a blanket of snow covered everything. Caden, starving and weak, found a hollow log to hide in. He shivered, alone and frightened, realizing too late the mistake he had made. He thought he might not survive. Luckily, his friend Annie was on one last patrol around the meadow. She peered into the log and found her friend, nearly frozen and too weak to move. Her heart filled with compassion. "Oh, Caden," she cried. Without hesitation, she called for help from her colony. Together, the ants carefully carried the frail caterpillar back to their warm, deep anthill. There, Annie gave him food from their plentiful stores. She nursed him back to health. Slowly, warmth and energy returned to Caden's tiny body. As he felt his strength return, a feeling of immense gratitude washed over him. He picked up his violin, and for the first time in weeks, he played. But this time, the music was different. It was a song of thanks, of friendship, and of a lesson learned. The moral of the story is clear. Always be prepared for difficult times. Life is beautiful, and we should enjoy our passions, but we must never let laziness blind us to our responsibilities. Hard work and preparation are what see us through the winters of life, and perhaps most importantly, a true friend is there to help you, even when you fail to help yourself.